basic concept of the transaction of the operation system. See, there are main role is your system properties. We will see next topic, next slide. Firstly, we see what is the transaction management. So basically, we can see the transaction mostly in bank transfers and e-commerce transaction like Zomato and any of. Then next is the how the transaction management operates and read-write queries by you. So read operations, write operations are very important in transaction management. The next is buffer management, data consistent. Plays a very important role. So next is understanding the asset properties in DBMS. We have seen in the last slide of the last PPT what is the asset property is. The asset property mainly is the atomicity, consistency, isolation, durability. We have seen. So we will what is the transaction cycle, life cycle, and state diagram. Basically, we have assumed the one person, which is how what activities can be done during the transaction. We can abort the transaction, which roll back to the due to some failure, which have backup. So it comes to the previous place. Also, if the transaction encounters an error and failed, also committed all changes next to be permanent in the database, partially committed and active. Then next is database schedules, which are serial and non-serial. Here we can see the sub-columns like definitions, examples, advantages, challenges, and uses, which is schedule type, is execution order, isolation levels, and concurrency issues. We can see we can understand by reading this. Some of the text is something remaining here. We will see. Then next important point is serializability, which is shortly known as conflict and view types. There are two types of serializability: conflict serializability and view serializability. Conflict serializability leverage the operations rearrangement to create the serial schedules, which ensures operations which do not interface and maintain the transaction isolation sufficiently in a highly configured environment. And view serializability ensures that all the transaction perceives that the same data state, crucial and multi-user environment while allowing the non-conflicting operations to maintain. Then we will see concurrency control protocol. First is the local log based, second is timestamp based, and third is two-phase logging. Then next is we will see one by one log based and two-phase logging protocols. Log based in log based protocols, we first is the log acquisition, then then deadlock handling, then growing phase and shrinking phase and performance main phase. Then we will see what is the timestamp based on validation based protocols. Some of them is timestamp management, priority rules, and concurrency control. Fourth is the validation strategy. Fifth is the optimistic execution. Sixth is the failure strategies. Then some of the recovery techniques in the transaction management are undoing deferred updates, immediate updates, shadow paging, backward recovery, forward recovery, and checkpoints, which are plays very important to recover the sensitive data during transaction or after the and before the. Then what challenges comes in the transaction management? We will read line by line. Ensuring isolation in concurrent transaction is difficult. because as per the scenario, like lost updates and limited dependencies and some failures are found frequently. Implementing effective concurrency control protocol like two-phase locking and becomes essential to maintain the data consistency, which has the performance properties. So it shows some of the best practices to prevent the data breaches in transaction management is use the ACID properties, which are very basic rule. Then next is text here, which is a protocol. And then next is a regularly backups the data. We can see the bank's data is hourly based, backup data is hourly based, and then text here, then adopt two phases, two phase locking system, then text here, text, then some of the, then conduct the regular testing. So thank you for attending. Clear.